Did heal just post? Cover box says GG's, and it's followed by a billion super reacts. Hello, Lolly. Just need to wait for Cyber and Heal to get on stream.
Oh. Oh, Cyber's actually in bracket, hell yeah.
I think I pronounced his name correctly that time.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what did I say? Cool, I did it correctly this time. Without having to think about it. The one day that everyone else is like, oh yeah, I'm working, or I want to take a break today. It's like,
Yeah.
I've got a blocked nose. Great. My commentary will be fantastic. So you guys get to experience me sniffling all the way through this. Oh well. You'll have to live with it. Do you... I haven't used super... Oh, you need to have, Nitro or something, I'm guessing? Yeah, you need to have Nitro. The lobby link isn't working.
Are you putting it in your browser?
Yeah, you need to copy them into your browser now, because, blame Discord. They decided to make them not links. Except on mobile, right? I was browsing on my phone, and I see one of the lobby links, and it's like, wait, this is still working? What? Actually the last straw. Yeah, I have to agree with Discord Why. If I had to guess though, I'm guessing this is an anti-scam thing to prevent people from running protocols on your computer. But yeah, I can't believe Mori was assassinated by Discord. Why would they do this?
The Discord Mafia.
Hey, I didn't necessarily say it was a good idea, just that would probably be their justification. Anyway, both players are here, let's get started. We haven't seen Cyber's Jin for a while.
It's like the only thing he's been playing for quite some time.
I know he's a Jin main, it's just like,
yeah.
Commenting more on the fact that he hasn't been in newbies for a while.
Yeah, it doesn't show up, yeah. he was playing he improved a lot last time I saw him at locals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I look forward to seeing all the crouch confirms and all the Fenrich combos.
He's got he's very good at the air to air, is all I can say. He has practiced that in inordinate amounts. He is using a Sasuke palette, which makes me immediately think less of him, but we shall see.
Oh god, no, oh, you know, this is why I don't normally stream. We got the bad frame rate already.
Oh lord.
Oh nice, anti-hit. It doesn't confirm that. Bit unfortunate.
Oh, this is a bit of... We're just scrambling, okay.
Another incredibly unfortunate thing about Jin is just at a lot of ranges where you want to combo with
what did he do?
What is he doing with his combos?
I'm not sure. Did he drop 2-2C somehow and get 5C? I have no idea. Okay, nice chain. Into Hotenjin. Don't believe he's dead. No way.
Probably not.
No, oh, not if he drops it. Counter hit, doesn't confirm it.
Just keep hitting them with individual hits and the chip out. Yeah, Cyber needs to actually finish those combos, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Rebel 2, action.
Yeah, nice control of the airspace.
I mean, it didn't really lead to anything. You really need that sort of thing to hit for it to actually be.
Yeah, that's true. When those are like getting counter hits at locals, he was converting them well, but
well.
see me at locals.
The thing about converting counter hits is that a lot of the time
Ooh.
the confirm for it is going to be, oh, just wait and land. But, well, that obviously doesn't work versus a non-killer starter.
Yeah.
The greatest use.
Okay, JC jump cancel.
Got him in though. That is
Ooh,
definitely
pressure.
not a good mere use of Meter.
Oh, nice with punish. No combo though. Finds
Mashing out
the
versus the frame trap and will die for it.
Rebel 3. Action.
Oh, okay, base. Round starts 6-2-3-B.
I'm not... like, it's a useful anti-air for getting people off you, but as a round start option, it's like
It's
kinda
not
risky
very solid
with the-
then.
Well, it doesn't have any reward. That's
Oh, what? Oh no, not a good combo.
It doesn't have any
Does five-
reward.
why
That's,
is he
the,
just-
that's the thing about a lot of the things you see people do.
That's
is
true.
that if they don't actually lead to a combo, it doesn't matter that they landed it. They haven't really been able to condition their opponent not to do something because, well, you haven't done any damage to them.
I think instead of going Ice Car, wouldn't 2-2-CD give him more damage?
Oh, I haven't
I don't
really
have no idea,
actually
actually.
labbed the 2-2-C D moves, but I don't think 2-2-C D would have actually worked in the range
Ah, that's
for
true.
that combo. That's the thing about Ice Car, is that it works at a lot of ranges where most of your other options are too far.
Oh no, misses the pickup instance. The trade.
Trade. Alright, and Cyber will take that first game.
I'm just like impressed at how little untech Jin 5D has, because he did like 5C anti-air counter hit, 5D Ice Car, and the Ice and the Hazaba tech
It's
before the Ice
basically...
Car.
It bounces them a little bit, and when they touch the ground is when it ends.
Oh.
You don't actually have that much time to confirm it. If he delayed it too much, basically.
Maybe.
You need to do it. You need to kind of react during the hit stop, and you have a little bit of time, but not that much.
Pretty nice anti-air.
Okay, catches the
roll
roll.
catch.
Doesn't option select
Conversion.
that. You should basically always want to be buffering 5B during something like that.
Oh no.
Oh no, he got hit by a jump 2C coming in and died for it.
Rebel 2. Action.
Gonna confirm that. Nice.
Oh no.
Yeah,
C-Bun doesn't come out.
probably either did that too early.
I think he
might be
buffered
scared.
too much in advance.
He probably did his jump C too early and did it like mid hit stop from the jump down from the previous move. Would be my guess. Okay, no trades here. So one thing that Heal could be doing is you can actually safe jump off that and also sort of catch rolls by doing jump backwards, jump 4DD. You don't need to actually have it be
Whoa,
that's gonna
what?
kill.
Just
Oh,
doing
no.
XDV.
He could have. So the thing about it is the second hit is actually a long starter. So
Right.
Cyber could have done a much longer combo there if he needed to, but it was not required. Now we have Cardboard Box versus Lolly.
Oh, Susan versus Ragnar. Hell yeah.
It's a classic. We've seen this so many times.
The Australian BNB.
The
so
bread
good.
and butter matchup. Is the Twitch chat working? It's been a bit while since the previous message, but it's completely empty, and that makes me worried that it's
I haven't
broken
seen
or
anything.
something.
I
No,
don't think it is.
it's working. Thank you, Lolly. seeing those just white lobby links hurts me inside. Discord, why would
Something's wrong with the world.
they've done something. They've done something to us. Why? Anyway,
The world is out of balance.
nature is bleeding. Anyway, we've got Cardboard Box and Ollie here. Just need to wait for them to start.
Our resident Carnage Scissors enjoyer.
Your character.
He's been doing them less and less over time, though. I swear.
I mean, he's realized that Carnage Scissors is... You generally don't have the meter to Carnage Scissors and also RC, so a lot of the time Carnage Scissors is mildly suicidal. Now, if he was playing now...
I don't think that will stop him.
If he was playing Naoto, Divine Smasher, no one's punishing that.
I love the Vine Smasher.
7-frame startup too, so you can't safe jump it. It's very nice. Although Ragnar does actually have a 7-frame safe jump, it's...
Oh.
I don't want to call it, like, useful at all, because it's a safe jump in this game with nothing to back it up. So they just delay neutral tick and then DP, and then you have to play the same RPS that you would do without bothering with it. So it's very sad. Ooh. Interesting round start. I like the respect, but he respected the jump a little too much. Lolly going to get quite a bit here. Yeah. Box immediately. Yeah, he's dead. Alright.
Oh, well. That's round one.
It was nice knowing you
That's
cut
all,
the box,
folks.
but he made a series of unfortunate decisions that he has promptly died for.
Rebel 2. Action.
Okay. Trying to call out the walk backwards, but unfortunately, the 5C had enough range, but the 5D did not. Anyway, whatever, just flails around the neutral a bit and is going to... tries to bait out a throw, maybe? Whatever. Cardboard's going to take those throws. We take those, never mind. Completely whiff 3C.
Okay, 2B, let's go.
Interesting.
Interesting 5C.
Interesting Oki option after the dead spike there. Okay, nice bait on that. Does not...
Burns the burst, that's not
He's going to die for this.
5A starter.
He has burst, but like, why? Why did
Susan has 100 meter.
Okay, burst out again. Hell's Fang.
Oh.
Counter assault
Okay,
out.
counter assault.
Okay,
Just
needs to
look
worry about DP. DP is on deck, and Lolly is
Oh,
going
well,
to kill this man. It could have done
There
Astral.
should be
I
enough.
think this is still dead. We have Spark Fist on deck, so...
He's more than dead. Yeah,
Goodbye, Cardboard Box. And Lolly will very quickly take that first game.
What a game one.
Cardboard Box proceeding to Carnage and just die for it, so...
Based, honestly. I think Lolly is still like he's still a bit like scared by the second hit, right? So he started with the 5A.
I mean... You don't really need to be scared of it. If you've practiced punishing it. Because it doesn't matter if they hold it or not. The counter hit window is still the same.
Yep.
I think it's like a 20 frame gap, so you might be able to fit even like Susan's 5C there if you're on point. Punishing it.
The wheel of
I mean, if you want to be
destiny.
careful, you can just do
Rebel 1.
5B. It'll lead to decent damage.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Anti-evade,
Ooh,
but
no, questionable
unfortunately,
6A.
6A is not the best neutral tool when your opponent's fairly close to you. Small combo.
Jab starter, no? Not too much. Oh no, bit of a fumble. Loses the corner. What was that
no,
ender
the
there?
jab. I think he was trying
This
to
is
go
not
for
Street Fighter.
jab 6A? That doesn't
Yeah.
combo. Was he trying to do...
Oh,
he must
no.
have been like mashing 6A? I'm a little confused because that's not how you combo. Nice rotate, but unfortunately Susan has better buttons there. Okay. Trying to get
And
anti-hit
there you
will
go.
die for it. Cardboard Box on his last legs.
Rebel 2. Action.
Oh, air throw. Okay.
He's respecting quite a bit as well. Like,
Oh, aye. Oh, no, second doesn't work there, but finds another hit.
not like
No
this
burst
Carbon
anywhere
Box.
close.
This is not a good start. He has no burst.
Level-
He has no meter.
level-
Rolls out. Gets
Woo!
punished. Unfortunately, not a very long combo. Okay, has a chance. And
Oh
will-
no, he gets crossed up.
will get hit by Jump D. Not like this. Cardboard box. No.
Wait, where did you see them?
I think roughly the same as Lolly. It was like 4 versus 5.
Oh, okay.
I need to see Lolly higher. Clearly.
Susan player, yeah, we'll put him like top 3. I'm kidding.
Anyway, we immediately had, because Render and Crack Fiend are taking longer than I expected. We immediately have Uxie versus Lolly.
Crackfield, I believe, was a 9 player?
That sounds right, I think.
We can do like the thing we do with our spooks whenever we get a Kagura in the bracket, we just like drag him out of his cave on the commentary. Except we do it with
he
HUD.
drags himself. He has a
That's
psychic
true, that's
sense for when there is a Kagura player in the bracket, and then he shows up to talk about nothing but Kagura for a bit, and then leave when Kagura is no longer on stream.
No. Susano.
That is the Spooks experience. Anyway, we have a Susan Mirror here for your enjoyment. Which Susan is which, I don't actually know.
Oh, so good.
Thankfully, Lolly has a very distinctive palette.
Yeah, it's been... Yeah, I'd
Also,
agree
that's
with
true, Uxie is kind of betraying the Naoto clan.
that. Naruto clan.
Yeah, the clan. Interesting backdash, not gonna work out.
When they all of the... No, you go ahead.
Oh, I was about to say, like, if he had managed to confirm that, that could have been pretty big damage, but whatever, dropped combos, doesn't matter. Time for
Oh,
that
just gonna-
TK
yeah.
overdrive.
Oh, no! You're too high.
We're watching Susan neutral. Gun versus air dash, who wins? DP wins. The fourth option in rock, paper, scissors.
Rebel 2. Action.
Interesting.
That's not 2D.
2D? Kind of suicidal? But, he got the wrong part
no.
of the hutch dog. Trying to do, I think,
Okay, crush trigger.
immediately purple throws to try tech trap, but is gonna get punished by
no.
immediate backdash. Whatever, just continue beating up Lolly. Lolly is about to die.
Oh,
What?
no! He did Viper?
He did jump, cancel, Viper. I don't know why. Alright,
Oh,
wake up
no.
Astral.
Oh, no.
That will die. No Astral for Uxie. Trying to bait
Oh,
out counter assault. He's going
he's-
to die for the, actually maybe.
I don't know, it's close. I don't know.
Lolly has Spark Fist, but this is Susan. Alright, wake up.
No, 6A!
Not the greatest of...
Oh, yeah,
What am I watching? Not the greatest of reactions from Uxie there after...
Rebel 3. Action.
the Astral incident. Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
he's going to get caught by the backdash catch.
It's
himself.
DP too. Oh no! It happens to everyone. Oh, JARC, what?
Okay,
Okay,
gonna
nice DP.
get
Oh,
hit
it
by
doesn't
the
work
meaty
like that.
DP. Unfortunately, not quite meaty enough to combo. 2A might have been able to combo it.
Plus on live.
Alright,
GA.
if Uxie loses here, we need to see him swap to Naoto. Never mind, he's gonna get a combo here. Charge crush trigger. Interesting. Needs to be careful of
Mad.
both DP and also Spark Fist. Should have cancelled it.
True.
And Lolly will take that game 1. Look, are we gonna see the Naoto swap?
He's thinking about it. No. Okay.
Alright, he's locked into Susan for the rest of the set then.
Naruto Bros. It's like the Naruto clan is like the Uchiha clan. They're just gonna get like wiped out one night.
Oopsie losing the 5B mirror round start.
Unbelievable. Thank you. Okay.
The
no!
Alright, that would be painful.
Not again!
Burst out immediately, does not want to deal with this. Get anti-air, burst out, does not want to deal with this.
DP counter.
DP is the thing.
In life, three things are certain.
Charge, crush trigger, gonna get Viper and DP. There we go, there's the DP seal.
Oh,
Baits
beta
the
out.
DP. Makes it whiff entirely, no rapid.
Ooh,
That's
no.
unfortunately level 2 sand kick, so not the greatest.
Ooh, 6A point blank, not punished.
That was, I'm pretty sure, an attempt at like 5A hit stop OS. So crossing him up kind of fucked with that. Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
okay, that's bro.
bro.
Oh,
Combo. Spaghetti everywhere, no full combos.
so much meter, and
Air
it's
to
gonna get
air
tagged by
confirm,
Brady.
going to knock out Lolly in that particular round.
Rebel 2. Action.
Imagine spending meter. Could have done 2C there, but jumps. Gonna get comboed. Full combo from the air to ground. Interesting situation. Gets hit by the double overhead. With what low is the threat, I ask? Okay, goes behind him. And here failing him.
Okay, overdrive. Oh, check by 2A.
Smashes. Both players had DP, but Fearless.
No!
Right.
He's Spark Fist!
Okay, immediately DPs. Does not want to deal with this.
No, drops the combo!
Anti-air
one's
pretty
anti-air.
good, going to kill with that particular combo.
Ay, ay, ay.
Spaghetti everywhere. Alright, you can't swap. You're locked in. Playing Susan to D-Rust. Ah. How long?
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1.
I'm actually checking if Brenda and Crackfiend have been playing. Still waiting on. Wait, where the fuck is Brenda? When did I ping them? That was right at the start. It's been 20 minutes.
Oh my god.
Oh, he got here! Right as I was about to just DQ him for being too late. He got here in time.
Wow.
Last second.
Also, this is the calmest round of the Susumu I've seen yet.
I don't know,
nice
man.
Air
That was.
Oh, well, no, never mind. I lied.
That was. Pretty sure that was negative. Respect both players respect
Oh,
blocking
no.
that. No punish. No anti. Oh god, he was
I've
pressing
seen-
a button.
No, what?
Why is he doing
What?
6A frame traps after RC? What am I watching?
During a combo.
Okay, gets him back with the reverse.
Oh, no,
Reduce
doesn't finish him off.
combo. Whatever.
He did the
Bari
crush trigger.
Crush trigger. The strongest of options. Probably trying to barrier there.
Rebel.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, one more round to go. Oh no!
Just let
AFK
go of his
around
controller
start.
for a little bit at the start. Gotta give a handicap to him.
He needs it.
Okay,
Oh, no.
that's a little too berated for that combo. Immediately overdrives, tries to
Yeah.
press something, but unfortunately 5A is there. Fades
Oh.
the DP. Lolly had 50 meter! Lolly could have RC'd!
Leaves him alive. He wanted the Astro. Oh my god.
He's definitely
Oh?
Never
Okay,
mind,
no, never mind.
knocks him out with a grab. Meant to counter assault. That's quite unfortunate. Lolly taking that 2-1 after successfully de-rusting. Not Lolly, Uxie taking that 2-1. Getting my names mixed up. In the meantime, Rend vs Crackfiend was supposed to be done like 10 minutes ago. Cardboard Box and Cyber have probably started. They're finished in fact. So we have absolutely no. You know what? I'm gonna just ping them. There is no other set. This is the only set that is... Oh. If someone doesn't show up, like, please ping me. Especially if they're 20 minutes late.
God bless.
For all I know, they won't notice my ping.
That works too.
It's entirely possible. So how has your week been?
I work remote and it's been a terribly busy week. So,
I work remote and it's been a very relaxing week.
good for you.
How it generally is working remote, in my experience.
Mm.
Spend a bunch of time practicing Blender.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing that. It's just that I guess I'm on like a very small team that actually handles like a pretty large project. So,
yeah, I imagine if the thing you're working on is doesn't have enough team members, that would probably be pretty stressful.
It's also that, and also the other like departments you have to work with are filled with cavemen. So
people.
Yeah.
HR, glorious.
Yeah. It is something else.
I'm very glad I don't need to... I do subcontract work for another person, so I basically... The person I'm contracted to does all of the talking to non-technical people, which is very convenient for me.
Right.
Anyway, Crack Fiend is here. I have no idea what the score is. I should probably double check if they say anything. Do not know what the current score is, but we've got Render vs Crack Fiend. What a name.
Oh wait, how far are they into the set?
We don't know. They haven't said. Here we go.
Oh.
Someone's typing. Currently 1-0 to Crack Fiend.
Okay. That was a long game one then. Wow. Okay, alright, let's see.
Okay. This feels... I haven't played this matchup, but, okay, I'm definitely seeing the... He's not quite sure how to control himself just yet. Okay. Combos?
That combos? That's fucked up. Okay, Navy pressure, let's go. What a combo!
I think, in practice,
okay, out of range of this.
Once Render gets used to using Wind, this matchup is supposed to be hellish for Rachel. Not for Rachel, for Nine.
For Nine,
because
you
Nine
can't
has
catch.
such full mobility, and you can just like, okay, she teleports, you do backwind and send her full screen.
Oh, 4C was...
But unfortunately, Crack Fiend is just swinging, and Render doesn't know how to deal with it just yet. Oh, nice.
Oh no,
Low
round
profile.
pass on C.
Manages to confirm too. Oh no, doesn't confirm that. Wait, that beat the 6A?
Yeah, I was like, did the inbound just not kick in? That was crazy. But Air Raider, okay, base.
Hey, Air Raid is pretty good actually.
It is.
I mean, Raider in general is pretty good.
Okay, TP.
Does.
Oh.
Not like this.
He wanted to press it 4 times in a row, I could feel it.
I think if it's not
Okay,
counter
it's
hit,
no
you
hit.
basically have to jump cancel it. Could have comboed there, was a little too late on it. But, oh,
Okay,
no.
nice. Oh no. Oh, it doesn't work on crouching.
One thing we probably want to be seeing from Render is a lot more 2-2-As. He's detonating a lot of these labellas, and what you want to actually be doing is using 2-2-A and then Wind to launch them in a specific direction.
Oh no.
Oh,
Swift.
the jump 2C! Fate, was that a fail counter? It was, I think it was like level 2, maybe level 3. That hurts. Don't get
He's
hit by
crushed
that.
his skull.
Okay, there's the 2-2-A. Render may be listening
Okay,
to this,
teleports out.
probably
Oh,
not
nice that-
actually, but
yeah.
remembering it exists. It's a very good option. Oh, a little too far for that.
Barry's out. Okay. What's the mix? Mids? Okay. Let's go.
Nine
Has
is
to
a
block
character
Rachel
with
into
no
the red.
mix, mids only.
True. Oh no,
the
gets
lightning
sniped by
rod,
the-
a little too far to confirm that though.
Oh,
Gets
too
in there.
late.
Doesn't get a side swap. Okay.
Okay.
Frog.
I'll go to George.
Labellas, lightning rod.
Oh no. Okay, gets
no.
it.
Manages to get in through the swarm.
Very interesting win option there. Wake up and 5B is gonna do it.
Doing closer seems like a mistake to me. I think doing
Yeah.
wind further away would have been a stronger option, but anyway, Render evening it up to 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
Getting a bit used to this character's movement options.
The wheel of
Rachel
fate
is a bit of
turning.
a weird character to
Rebel
learn.
1. Action.
Oh. Being honestly a
clog,
little
hell yeah.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Being a little
Oh,
aggressive
no.
on round start versus 9. Generally, in my experience, 9 is at the correct range to beat a lot of most characters' options. The problem is she can't really chase, so you generally want to be on a defensive trend. That is plus, by the way. You generally want to be defensive round start versus 9, and then you can start being aggressive once she tries to actually chase you. George, a little too low down.
Crackbeat has not shown the round start 3C as an option yet, I think.
Renda has shown it. I think it's still. Oh, you mean sort of crack?
9 3C. Yeah, 9 3C round start is decently good reward and it reaches.
Oh no.
Oh, aye. Just do it again. Okay, blocks the rock, very nice.
Oh, just walk straight forward.
Win super, okay. Connects fully, no, we'll find a pick up after. Counter assault. Use that meter. And 6 speed.
Okay. That button is blessed.
Rebel 2.
Yeah.
Action.
Plus
Kinda
0
good.
as well. Oh no, speaking of round start options. Counter hit, not. I think that wind was ironic, was a little late. It didn't go as far as I've seen like 3C winds go.
Once the overhead.
Okay,
It
we're
looks
gonna
like
get
a
the
good
corner
route.
Oki.
George, here we go. Overhead, okay, overdrive.
Yeah, goes through that to get rid of the mix. Will we see a side swap here? Probably not after that point.
Oh, fairy.
Just
Oh,
incredibly
goodbye.
aggressive movement from Render here, running forward on wake up. Okay, gonna get a 3C anti-air. It's not looking good for Crackfiend right this moment.
Okay,
Wins,
super.
wants to get
Oh,
that meter
Navy
back,
pressure!
and it'll just kill. If Render had been a little bit lower, that Navy pressure could have been a good option, but unfortunately it whiffed completely, and Render will be moving on 2-1.
あなたに世界をどうこうする権利はないわ。私、これでも独占欲は人一倍強いの。
Okay, the bracket can proceed now. My god.
Oh, finally.
So we have Render vs. Buri on stream now. And this is what happens when someone's late. You get a series of the same person being on stream. And immediately following this, depending on who finishes first, if Crackfiend and Jay manage to finish first, we can have the winner of that versus Lolly, rather than having to follow the loser of this current set down into the loser's bracket. We will see them immediately following that, but I'll go back to alternating. I very quickly need to get some water actually. That'd be quite first. Got Buri. Got Rando. Getting right into that.
Please select your character. Rachel Alucard.
1 second. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Sure.
Naoto Kurogane.
I haven't actually seen this matchup, I think. This feels like it would probably be one of those matchups that's kind of a pain in the ass for Rachel. Just because of enhanced DP. Oh, you're also learning Relius? Nice.
The wheel of fate is turning.
You're trying to learn the 6C into... I can't remember the name of that special. The half circle one. You don't actually use that combo all that much in my experience. Although that probably is partly because I'm bad at rallies and don't actually go for the optimal lead finishes. Anyway, I feel like this is probably a bad matchup for Rain. If not bad, kind of awkward, just because of how strong and ignorant Naoto is. Gadloops?
Rebel 2. Action.
I go entire matches without even... Like, I play a decent... I think my Relius is pretty alright, and I've never really had to use it that much. Alright, gets anti-aired by the 2C there. 6C could have gone in for a DP or something there, but... Mioro would probably have a better idea, but like... A lot of the time it's just... the only time I've seen that as sort of a thing that you have to do is if you're trying to do like a fatal counter regeneration route. Oh. Was a bit too extended on that block string there, and George just walked up and gave him the business. Renda not having the greatest of times at defense right now. Zoning woes, bros. I can't believe this character's so bad into zoners. Although part of that is probably because Renda is not particularly familiar with Rachel just yet, but still.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
I blame Dingo. Dingo has taught me easy routes that don't do that. Ah, thank you for the follow. Oh, he gets in. Doesn't enhance that, unfortunately. That is an incredibly awful burst. Could have gone for something a bit more punishing than that, but... Ah, the misinput. I know that TK214C when I see it.
No, I've been booted from the room. What is this?
This one's a bit of a reverse from the previous round. Oh, might have been able to actually combo with the 6A there. I think it was still within range. Maybe a mistake for that particular 6A. And 2C gonna close things out.
Rebel 2. Action.
Very pleased you could have just confirmed that with enhanced record. Interesting throw tech attempt. Alright, run up enhanced DP. Ah, yes. Zone this. Run up. Dash cancel. Enhanced Divine Smasher into being punished, bro.
He is playing Naruto. He do be playing Naruto. Oh! Okay.
Divine Smasher in pressure is a bit of a bad option.
You don't say.
It's not. I'm going to go on out of the limb and say that enhanced Divine Smasher is not the strongest of pressure tools.
Might be a bit unsafe, you know. Just a bit.
Rebel 3. Action.
Feels like Renda's like on the edge of just being hit by a lot of the stuff. I think it was a little early on that wind. Catch the backdash with run up enhanced DP. It's a blue beat, but we take those. Oh yeah, this is nice. Get that combo.
Interesting end though.
Go George and hold down the neutral. Frog. Gone. That is punishable.
I feel like we're listening for Rekka a bit too often. Well, has he reset off the Rekka like a pressure reset a single time? I don't think I've seen him.
Speaking of resets, we've got a lot of neutral going on here. Randa bursting out, does not want to take this. Divine Smasher, and yeah, that will close it out. You need to be in the air because that move exists and is pretty good. Randa can do the same thing with Kindnesses, but Divine Smasher is even better. And would have led to a full combo in that particular situation, because this character has zoning woes. Anyway, we have Lolly versus Jay on stream.
Mm.
I didn't know what mark this match as being. There we go. Jay is here. Alright, getting right into it. I think we've seen this particular matchup before, and the way I vaguely remember it going is Jay is usually going wild, and it's working out pretty well. And then he'll DP badly or something, and die. We'll have to see how this goes. Can Jay restrain the wild beast inside of him? The urge to Hell's Fang and DP without restraint.
The urge to do Blood Scythe against Susan.
The urge to press specials. There it is!
Yeah, hell
Alright,
yeah,
he's
dude.
in.
Oh,
no,
okay, it's working.
He
Let's
could have
go.
gotten a full combo there. That was close enough.
That was like a 5C pickup.
Okay, Burst Out does not want to be in this corner. Tries to do...
Okay,
5D
just DP.
anti-air, whatever.
Ends in the D ender. Okay, based.
Okay, doesn't confirm that into an air combo. Whiffs a DP, it's not punishable. Nice! Alright, goes with the Hell's Fang in between the hits. Gauntlet Hades. Yes, there it is!
Whoa.
So basically, if you do Gauntlet Hades, the second hit as fast as possible, it will high profile EA, and it's great. Oh no, Rapids doesn't manage to block that.
Oh, okay. Packing the edge. Just wakes up, does Blood Scythe again. God
Okay.
bless.
Gauntlet Hades again. Gotta get a full combo here. Hell's Fang.
Oh, doesn't
beating.
confirm the counter here. 100%,
Okay,
but...
gonna bait the DP? No.
Oh, he's dead.
Tried to bait it, but Lolly is going to get out and will be able to
No!
kill. Oh, he could have comboed there.
No,
All
why
right,
did
man,
he do
just
that?
to finish him out with the Blood Scythe. What even? Okay.
Rebel 2. Action.
Spaghetti everywhere. All right, Blood Scythe. Oh, round start. Yeah, barrier blocking Blood Scythe is not great. It makes them very plus. They become like +7 or something. It's not great. Alright, gets him low. Gonna get a full combo. Very nice. Hell's Fang
Interesting
ender.
route.
Maybe not the ender, the best ender you could have done there, but
Oh, he's
getting
still alive.
a lot of these. I don't know about that kind
This
of.
is still... Okay. DP? Oh, does he
Yeah,
know? He
just
doesn't
EA!
know!
No! Oh god. Oh no,
you
Jay
tried.
did not react to the startup of God Press there.
He didn't know the
Alright,
animation.
isn't dead here yet. Okay, the DP goes
Oh
the
no,
wrong
DP
way.
follow-up whiffs.
Careful. Run up DP. Alright, men, just to close it out.
Oh no, he pressed the button into that.
Oh no, Jay did not react to that God press. Manages to close it out, but that was close. Alright, maybe we can see a reversal to that, or maybe Jay will continue to dominate with his playstyle.
Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1.
We love Blood Scythe.
I mean, I am a big fan of Blood Scythe as well. Okay, maybe not the greatest of times to use
Oh,
it. Oh, the
God.
60
Hell
and
yeah.
he catches the backdash with the overhead. No,
Oh,
that's a
he
bad
pressed
fatal,
5D.
and this is going to be very dead pretty soon. I don't know, he might have been able
Oh
to
no, it's
super
close.
there.
No.
Whatever.
Yeah, probably.
Tries to blood. I heard that was Blood Scythe. He was trying to do a Barre Blood Scythe at the end there, and it did not work.
Oh, wait, he's control
Bit
disconnected.
of panic. Nah, it's a bit of panic, I think. He's commented that he's had problems with panic in the past, so.
Okay.
Alright, stay calm. Oh, not quite close enough
Morted.
for the 5D.
Wait,
Probably should not.
wait,
Hellsfang was not the right answer there. Oh god.
I think he just let rip the second D follow up. That was fine. I don't think it would have been counted with that.
Oh, overdrive. Alright, DP again.
Oh.
No, that's Hellsfang.
That's all DP.
Alright.
And the gun's gonna
Knocked
finish
out by
him.
that 6A. Honestly, he's DPing in the wrong spots. He needs to DP more in the better spots and DP less in the bad spots. This is the best advice I can offer, is DP more correctly.
Please select your character.
But he's not really reacting to what his opponent is doing on Overdrive Super Flash, I guess. Which is something that's like the biggest advantage of Overdrive, is being able to stop time, see what your opponent is doing, and react appropriately. I mean, I suppose it's like also a difficult skill to kind of learn, but it's the biggest problem I'm noticing with a lot of this Overdrive usage, is he's losing the RPSs simply because he just isn't reacting to what his opponent is doing, rather than it necessarily being, because like, it's a situation. Oh god.
Oh,
that was not a good
God.
run-up DP. That was probably a misinput, if I had to guess. DP's out, does not want to deal with any of this mix-up Blood Scythe. That
No,
does not work,
6C.
unfortunately. Okay, doesn't manage to wake up DP there. Probably is going to try it here. No, just immediate aggression. Overhits? No, cross up Blood Scythe. Needed to microdash there. DP anti-air. Yeah, well, I mean, like, less Hellsfang in neutral is generally a good idea, in my opinion. Okay.
Oh, no, he has to get past the gun
expecting
now.
the 6A.
Oh, GA.
Immediately follows up with DP. If he hadn't gone into the follow-up and said
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like rapid,
I don't think it would have been punishable.
he wouldn't have been punishable.
Rebel
He just lets the follow-up rip like just all the time. He did it last time too.
He could have done an RC block, Uxie, if he hadn't been in the startup of the follow-up there. Alright.
Okay.
Oh!
Oh, wait, he's not hit by that. Goes to the reset, doesn't quite work. DP's after.
Oh no! Alright, okay, Lolly, not in the best situation right now. Getting mauled by this wild animal. Jay, in his element here. That's really the spot he is best in, is when he has his opponent in the corner. He's plus there, but he's going to DP anyway, and Lolly was pressing something. He's plus 7. He could have just pressed 5B. He DP'd.
I love when he like gets Nightmare Edge locked out in the corner. He does 2-2-C for no reason.
I mean, it does pick. Oh god, Nightmare, whatever.
It works on Bluebeat, I guess, right?
It works on Bluebeat, yeah. It's not the greatest knockdown option. I'd much rather do something like 2B, 5D with. Okay, nice throw. Won't be able to kill with this particular combo. Going for, honestly, I think that target perkness was a mistake because it didn't kill. Like, generally, you want to only ever go for supers when they would kill.
Oh no,
the delayed
terrible
run forward, baiting the burst. Very nice, and Jay will move on 2-0. With I don't want to call that clean, but
it sure was a perfect.
Yeah, his biggest problems are honestly in neutral and defense. Like once Jay gets the opponent in the corner, his player 1 is actually pretty alright. He does well on that part. Anyway, we have Render vs Cardboard Box now. The burst was a little too delayed as well. I think what would have happened if Jay had been slightly faster on his actual combo is he would have just killed. It would have just killed before Lolly had remembered to burst. Anyway, we have a classic matchup coming up right now with Render versus Cardboard Box. Not classic in terms of the these players have played a bunch, because I'm pretty sure this is the first time Render has played Rachel versus Cardboard Box. But classic is in Rachel versus Ragnar is a classic matchup.
Is it? I suppose it is.
I mean, like, this is the matchup where you use Carnage Scissors.
Rachel, Alucard.
I mean, yeah, both these characters have been around since the start of the game, Calamity Trigger, so it's a pretty old matchup.
I see. I've a bit of a zoomer. I've not played the previous versions.
Imagine playing older versions of Blades. I mean, I started with Continuum Shift, so.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1.
You beat 6. That is not a great reason to use. That's not the greatest use of wind, and Cardboard Box is gonna get an anti-air there, won't confirm it. Render? Already in the corner, not the greatest situation.
Okay, nice anti-air, no pick up, unfortunately.
A little too far to get that confirmed. Not really using wind. So the thing about Rachel is, without wind, she's actually, her movement is awful, right? Like, she's slow, she's floaty, like, Cardboard Box is just trivially anti-airing Render every time he jumps in without like using wind to speed it up.
So we're getting it back. Has the meter 4 wind super as he still chooses.
Okay.
Ooh, overhead. Burst, okay. No, catcher!
Catcher
Not like that.
could have been dead actually if Cardboard Box had gone for a more optimal combo there. 5C6C would have been lethal. I don't know what is Render doing. Okay, nice.
Okay, let's go. 6B.
Taking advantage of the pushback barrier on verse 16 grenades. Alright, nice. Abari again. Instant block that, I believe.
Oh, no 5D whiff.
Didn't manage to confirm that, but whatever. Cardboard Box got hit by the combo.
Oh,
anyway.
no, he detonates that immediately. It doesn't.
That was a
get to use
combo
it on
attempt.
Loki.
It's
okay.
Render dropped that combo, but it's like you do TK Lightning Rod plus Wind.
Oh,
And you
okay,
go
that's cool.
like full screen.
That's sick. Oh, speaking of going full screen.
Going full screen in the other way, going full screen up as well as full screen across. Okay. Some of the instant overhead. Bit of a little delay on it, but ooh. Honestly,
He's
probably should have gone for
than
back foot wind rather than going for 6A there. Oh no, it was just too far, and that's going to be a full combo. Has to burst out.
Oh, no punish.
Is
Oh.
gonna get caught low, and Cardboard Box will take that first game. Yeah, I'm not seeing enough 2-2A from Render. 2-2A is so good. Use it as in like an Oki tool as well. You send them full screen, you throw a Lobelia at them, and then you just 2-2A and it meaties them. While also being safe because you're fucking full screen. Like, what are they gonna do? And then it leaves like a portable lightning rod. Oh, a little too late on that wind. 2 stocks of wind gone already. Okay. I don't think he got quite enough pushback to low crush the 2B with 6B there. Unfortunate. Okay, gets... that's very negative. Alright, not looking great. Stuck in the corner. playing a character that doesn't
Oh,
have a
it's gonna
DP,
be punished,
tries
there
to
we
catch
go.
here, and this is going to be an
5C.
optimal punish, which should be dead here.
No! Well, okay, he was...
I'm pretty sure that was a misinput, devoured by darkness.
Mm-mm.
Rebel 2. Action.
Oh, no conversion, unfortunately.
Oh, counter.
Okay. No.
One thing Renda may want to learn is it's not the most optimal combo, but after you do, the jump C, you do downwind to get to the ground fast enough to actually combo after that. Yeah, like there, you do downwind plus jump cancel jump C, I think. Something along those lines. And it's not the most optimal combo. Speaking of optimal combos, we're seeing one right now. Look at that damage.
Wow.
Oh, nice. Takes the throw. Hell's Fang with overdrive.
And
Going
in
to
OD,
be dead.
yep.
Could have carnage. That's barely
Ooh.
alive. Could have done like anything there. Specials.
Well,
And tried to call the lightning, but there were no low barriers. And also carnage scissors exists.
we love Carnage Scissors.
Carnage Scissors knocking out Renda once and for all. 2 games in a row. Better luck best time. Better luck next time, Renda. Maybe with a bit more practice, he'll be able to represent this character a bit better.
Yeah, would be cool.
Anyway, we have Jay versus Cardboard Box. The Ragnars are accumulating. Think about it. In top 4, we've got a Naoto and 2 Ragnars, as well as Uxie, who is also a Naoto player, although he's on Susan today.
The Naoto clan.
Look, if you think about it, since Naoto is an alternate version of Ragnar, the top 4 is all Ragnars. All Ragnars. Everyone is a Ragnar today. We need to ban this character. He's too powerful.
Please select your character.
Uxie, you play Susan. You can play Ragnar. Ragnar's like Susan, but
Ragnar
easier.
the Blood Edge. Ragnar the Blood Edge.
You just... like... how to describe it? You learn the Gauntlet Hades route off like 5D1, and then you're done. Like, you've learned the character. He's really easy.
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1.
Who
Action.
cares about the OD route? Also, the OD route's like loot any specials. You can do anything if you want to.
You just learn like a meta combo and do that. It's that easy.
Jay, right. Jay doing Gauntlet Hades and then sort of basking in the fact that he hits him a little bit. Alright, gonna get, unfortunately, since that Blood Scythe whiffed, he was negative there, and Cardboard Box takes advantage of that for this full combo here.
Oh, is the connection being a bit funny?
It might be, but I think that I am hoping this is just my usual problems. Jay panicking here, I think. Oh god. The controller drop. Oh.
Batteries.
Oh, okay. He's back. The incredibly gentle... No!
Oh.
Cardboard Box sees the gap, thinks throw, and
Rebel 2. Action.
I have to assume Jay is panicking here. Deep breaths. Calm down. Alright, let's go. Take advantage of them being respectful. Well, different kind of respectful, not fighting game respectful. If they were fighting game respectful, Cardboard Box would be down back, which is not something that Cardboard Box has ever heard. Alright, takes the throw.
Nice neck.
He's a Ragnar player. He knows about that throw situation. He's not going to get hit by that. But Jay taking that particular round.
3. Action.
Alright, Blood Scythe round start. Whatever, just keep pressing buttons. One thing I like about Jay is he is entirely willing to whiff something and then press something frame 1 afterwards. Something you'll see people do is they're kind of not willing. Well, they'll assume what they're doing will hit, and then see what happens. Not Jay. Jay is entirely willing to just swing.
Oh, hell yeah.
Meaty. He could have gotten a full combo there. Not looking for that. He just wants damage.
Oh.
Crosses up, cardboard box, and we'll get a full combo into death, taking that particular game 1. Alright, getting right back into it. Or maybe we're seeing the stage select. Maybe someone's taking a breather. You're entirely allowed to do this. If you want, you've got, what, like 90 seconds or something, where you pick character, then stage, then music. You're allowed to time those out. Please don't, but you are allowed to do it if you want to take a breather.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1.
Alright, are we going to see the Blood Scythe? No? Okay, very respectful round start. As I say that, he immediately DPs. Okay, DP's back. Okay, respecting. The Abare Blood Scythe working out. Gonna get a full combo here too. Tries to go for the 2-2C. Okay, that does not work there. Whatever resets. Couple books is dead. RC into whatever would have killed him there. Even if that last hit had... Alright, looking very good for Jay right now. Okay, manages to punish the Blood Scythe there. Realizes that, hey, he's incredibly fond of doing this on round start. I'm gonna just bait it. Well, in that case, the counter hit was him trying to press something up to the Blood Scythe regardless after whipping it, but... Okay, alright, Cardboard Box going for the Gauntlet Hades roots. An unnecessary 6A there. Could have killed if he'd just gone for 5C in that particular route, but we'll close it out with a DP regardless. Ooh, bit of a stutter. Don't know if that's me. Alright, respectful start. Immediately backdash from both players. Whiffs it again. Needs to start whiffing and then doing DP. Hell's Fang! Oh! The sprite came out, but unfortunately... Oh? Retracted hitbox? Okay, gonna get a full combo here. The purple throw! I think in that situation, Nightmare Edge is actually more damage. Honestly, Sway is insanely good versus Jay in neutral. Being defensive in neutral, I guess, is insanely good. Oh god, the TRM. Trying to do something and... Wait, does that combo? That combo is very nice for Couple Box. Had enough time to get the Carnage Scissors. What is that Astral called again, anyway?
Black Onslaught or something,
Black Onslaught,
I believe.
that's the name of it.
Yeah.
Had enough time to land a Black Onslaught.
Please select your character.
You commentate in this game, you have to know the name of every single move.
I mean, it's incredibly important if you want, like... Oh, that 2141236D, no, or was it C? I can't remember.
I believe it.
His astral info. I'm gonna just say that. I'm just gonna say 2141236 C every single time he astrals.
Rebel 1. Action.
Okay. Immediately Hell's Fang. Half screen doesn't matter. He.
He's so cool,
someone is developing like tech specifically for you when they DP and you're nowhere near them and it hits. Okay, gonna get a full combo here. Nice. Got a lot of health to work through here. One good combo could potentially kill. No, he could have RC'd and killed. What are you doing? All right. Jay needs to learn. Jay needs to learn RC combos. Like,
Okay, so the funny thing is, he was like doing the first hit of Hell's Fang into RC when he was playing against me.
Yeah,
but
he stopped doing it. But regardless, he needs to learn. It doesn't matter if it's the first one or not. Just RC in general into killing the opponent of Hell's Fang.
Yeah.
Alright, burst out immediately. Does not want to take the damage. That's plus. Alright. Blocking that. Gets punished. Opponent's connection was lost. Rip. Cardboard box is remaining. Call it Hades into Alt F4. The classic. Got a Tsubaka from Jay in the Discord chat. No. His PC crashed.
Oh.
What was the score? That was... Was there any score for either player at that particular game?
I don't remember if it was like 1-1 or... If it was final round, okay.
No, not. I think he's talking about the game.
Oh, okay, the
Score.
game, right.
Who was paying attention? One in his favor? Alright, play out. One round to cardboard, alright. Yeah, I think we're unfortunately going to award that to Cardboard because he was already a round up. And it was approaching the end in his favor there. Anyway, very
Yeah, I
close
think
match
just,
there. Very
he has some
unfortunate.
very strange, like, I think just some very strange mental, like, inclinations. Let's just say that. I don't know. It was a good game.
It was a
I'm
good
not
set.
sure
It
why
was
he
definitely a good set until the DC.
Yeah.
But
He's very intent on like constantly downplaying himself. It's
anyway,
I'm not sure what to make of
I
it.
do need to actually remake the room, so we have the first of 3 matches.
What's up with the fucking Poland reacts into that?
I don't understand. I don't understand the Poland reacts. I don't get this. I don't get this.
It's a bit of a it's been a bit of a running joke in off topic, but
Anyway, we've got Uxie versus Buri on stream. This is winners finals, so first of 3. Also, you should join the lobby quickly, but so you can.
yeah.
Alright, we just need to wait on both the players, because you're neither of them. Nice. Alright, Uxie's here. It's easy to miss now that it's just regular text color. I need to post one of those "When Day is Dark" memes. Just need to wait for Buri. Buri is taking a while. There we go. Buri is here.
Please select your character. Susano. Naoto
Okay.
Kurogane.
So, personally, I think this is reasonably Naoto favored. Uxie does not have the greatest of times versus my Naoto. The thing is, no other Naoto I've seen really does pressure as well as I do.
Yeah, he's just casually throwing shade.
I mean, it's not even
I
shade.
understand.
Like, you don't... I don't see any Naoto players who are just, like, focusing on locking down the opponent until they die. And that's honestly one of the biggest strengths of the character, I feel. It's just, okay, I'm going to lock you in the corner and you're going to make a mistake eventually.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, we see Buri, he just does Reka, so... I mean, based? Okay, level 2 spin. I'm gonna use the burst.
A bit of a...
Oh!
Oh no.
Okay, blocks it.
this.
Very nice.
That is punishable. Oh
Oof.
god, the drops.
Yeah,
Whatever,
no
level 2
need
spin
though.
again. level 2 spin pretty good.
He got level 2 spin, immediately used it 4 times.
Hey, it won him the game.
That's true.
Neutral. He's
Susan
trying to unlock
zone
TP.
now.
There it is.
Oh no, he got away with it.
Yeah, that's the thing you kind of don't want to let Susan ever do as Naruto, is you don't want to let him unlock DP, because he is comically much... He's like a regular... You know what's like? It's like when you're fighting Rachel and you're just pressuring her and she can never do anything. Susan's like that, except he's even worse than her. Oh, Buri's dead.
Oh, he's never
Oh, he's dead.
That's low spin anyway.
Doesn't
Goodbye.
He's saving that burst for next game. He doesn't need it.
Yeah, there was a small window for it.
He had a window. There were like 2 different
Yeah.
attacks. But yeah, he was very dead there. He needed to burst.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1.
Can you do 2D there? If you just want to do immediate super, can you just do 2D super?
You'd think so.
I'm pretty like that's
Okay.
the thing.
Fine's
I
still low.
know. You do mid screen. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, air blockable 5AA.
Okay, blocking these overheads. Just respecting.
Sidekick. Oh,
Oh, that's
okay,
a full
that's
punish. Alright.
With the running starter, nice. Oh, whiff route, hell yeah.
Could have gone corner to corner there, but unfortunately, I am the only Naoto player that can do 2C enhanced Rekka.
You mashed TP. Well, of course you did. What am I saying? What am I saying?
Okay. Gets hit low, trying a fuzzy block, and is going to die for this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
He's
is
dead.
it. Goodbye, Buri. It was nice knowing you. Can't burst this time.
Even that sword.
Yeah, this is like
Reasonable
the
bit of
opposite
damage.
of how you want the matchup to go. You kind of want to win neutral and then put Susan into pressure, and I don't think we've seen Buri like win neutral for very long.
I mean, Naruto can kind of just like 5A, 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 right? And then...
Yeah, basically. Like, there isn't a
Not
particularly
good trade.
great option for Susan to get out of just a decent amount of his pressure. Okay.
That's the pressure to work with. Oh, I thought he was gonna... he was probably mashing DP, expecting like a dash cancel from Naruto.
It's funny there because you would expect like charged 5D to make it work, but it actually does get hit there.
Oh, okay.
So it kind of beats dash cancel and charge drives.
Right.
He tried to DP and is going to die for it. Got hit by the meaty instead.
Rebel 3 action.
Ah, yes, round start DP when you feel like playing with fire. Why?
Ooh, bit too far after that.
You know, you can just like safe jump off that. Like 3C 214D, you just jump, run, jump. Well, sorry, dash jump, falling jump C. Trying to run up. Look, I guess he was trying to throw crush there. Oh god.
Ooh.
That
For like the
could have
KO.
comboed, I'm pretty sure. Nice air throw.
Ouch. Great character.
Delay that a little too much. Whatever, just hit him.
Should have beat his ass, man.
He's not gonna DP.
Smile.
He's not good at reversal timings, clearly. Just take advantage of that and meet him. Bury fans winning.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1 action.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. If he'd gone for enhanced Rekka there, you can actually combo off that particular situation.
Oh, wow, that hit! Because he combo off it.
Going-
2C? Oh no! Got it too early. Got 5D.
Yeah, probably trying to go for that particular route, but buffered it too early and it didn't come out. Nice.
Okay,
and
nice
yeah,
idea.
Get a full confirm.
This way. The latest one 4D. Yep. Good. Very nice.
Alright.
Oh no.
Baits that. Unfortunately, Buri is not doing the sway OS to beat Rapid. That is a thing this character can do, is you can just safe jump and also sway as part of the OS. Air-to-air DP! He's a god, and unfortunately, will, despite being a god, will die. Because for other poorly made decisions.
Rebel 2 action.
Why are you do? No, seriously, like why is Buri doing like fully charged 2D after? You were blocking. You could have continued blocking. All right. Oh, nice confirm. That is punishable. Not dead for this, I think. Okay, doesn't answer here. Might be dead for this,
yeah, well,
though.
he has Beta, so just even if he just does like
There it is. 2D super. I don't respect the full screen supers personally.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1 action.
You're a sane individual, that's why.
you are human.
That
Okay, see, let's go. Susan's in the corner. Let's see. Oh, 6B into Rekka. Let's go.
Why can you confirm that like Rekka first two?
Ooh, okay, full combo. Nice.
Okay. He's in the corner.
He's just. Okay, it's working. Hell yeah. Counter assault. Okay. Should be punishable. Oh
It was
no!
not because it was air barrier block. Get out skilled.
Rebel 2 action.
He
He's
has
so good.
round start DP'd on like half of the previous rounds at this point.
Oh no! Okay, he's just respecting the -6B despite instant blocking it because he's been traumatized by the Rekka frame trap.
There
Okay,
it is
this
again.
okay,
All
there
right.
you go.
Punishes this.
Oh,
Gets
it's
a
got
low.
low.
Viper confirmed.
Oh no, he
TK
did Viper into Viper again! What is this?
I'm pretty sure it's like a misinput super jump.
I guess he's
somehow.
just missing. He's probably doing like a full like 2 to 9 motion, right? So.
Yeah, would be my guess.
Mhm.
Rebel 3. Action.
Oh, it doesn't anti-air that. I feel like that was almost in range for it. Doesn't block that. This is going to be painful. If Murray could possibly confirm that combo, please. Alright.
Okay, he swaps himself out of the corner with a
The
mistime
classic.
5B. Oh, he jumps out! What was
that's
that? Was
actually
that like
not-
cross up DP?
That's actually not mistimed, the 5B. The part that's mistimed is the 214D. If you don't delay it enough, like they're not close enough to the ground, you go
okay.
under.
I know if they're like in that route, you can delay the 5B to more.
Honestly,
Side-
I would rather do 5A. Yeah. 5A
Okay.
won't side swap you onto.
Right. I wonder what that wake up like. I think Uxie did like cross up DP motion there and then got a 3C somehow.
Maybe. Alright, Bury. It's 2-2. Do we believe in Bury?
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel.
I gathered.
1. Action.
Okay.
Ooh. Doesn't go for any particular reset and will get DP. Yeah, my voice is dying.
Aye.
Carry on without me. My voice is dead.
Okay.
Let me be right back and get some water. Holy shit, that just happened.
Rebel 2. Action.
Okay. Attacks with the air unblockable 5B. Every button now does is an anti-air because of the Mal. Okay, finds a frame trap. Goes for the C, not because of no enhanced. Fair enough. Being choked out a bit in the corner here. Finds a burst out. Ooh, what a sway. Okay. Burst to keep the corner. 214D for screen distance, I guess. Hack by the overhead. Maybe try to jump. Was not actually hit overhead. It's not crouching. Oh no! It doesn't punish it because he goes too high in the air.
Alright, what did I miss?
No.
7
no.
frame GP. There it
Oh,
is!
the extended hurtbox.
No, and he blocks that. He's dead. Alright, and Uxie takes it. He knows this matchup actually reasonably well because I have played against him quite a bit.
Susano.
Oh, my throat. Uxie remains undefeated.
貴様が有する可能性すらもな。
Alright, I've downed a glass of water. Hopefully my throat is
Please
no longer
select your
gonna die.
character.
Smile.
Hopefully. Ugh.
Ragna the Blood Edge. Naoto Kurogane.
Okay, with the Ragnar mirror here.
Sort of Ragnarok. They're not quite the same, but they're alternate versions of Ragnarok. The Blood Edge versus Naruto, also Blood Edge.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel.
There's a new BlazBlue game, and it's just Naruto, except he's wearing Ragna's jacket.
Over the top of everything else.
Yeah, he's still got the same outfit. He just now has Ragna's jacket.
That would be hilarious. And Ragna's just not in the game.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, don't you remember? He doesn't exist. Who is Ragna?
Yeah.
All right, nice.
Hey, yep, there we go. I don't know if that route's that good, but I'm pretty sure there's a better one.
I mean, as throw combos go, 3.5k is pretty high. Saying like, oh man, this doesn't look that optimal. Naruto things where you're like, oh
I don't know. I think maybe I just play characters who get way too much damage anyway.
I mean, yeah, you could be playing Mew, who gets 4,000 damage off her corner throw.
Mew's a cool character, man.
What? Every single time someone's tried Mew, they've played Mew for a little bit and then stopped. Very sad.
I still play her occasionally. I'm just playing AusAnime. That character is so fucking hard.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Oh, doesn't confirm that.
Oh,
Could
okay.
have.
Interesting pressure. Oh, the Wrecker frame trap. He's back at it. Not particularly rewarding because he has to go to the sea end, I suppose. But
I mean, the thing is, like, it's not even about the reward. It's about a lot of the. It's doing 2,000 damage is enough reward to make it the not willing
to discourage the
mash out
opponent
with a
from
jab.
yeah. Ooh, okay. Oh, tackle overhead.
Safe jumps, nice.
Oh, doesn't get anti it. Oh no! Wants the round, spends the burst. 100 meter to get
could
it.
have punished with Sway there.
Ooh!
It would have prevented the RC.
Oh,
wake
okay.
up to
He's
me!
dead.
He's a god.
He's so
Unfortunately,
good.
that overdrive was not godlike because he did not need that to win that game.
Rebel 3. Action.
All right. Cardboard box drawing first blood. Ooh, that was
AD
almost
combo.
close enough to get a combo. Whatever, just whiff your combo and then immediately. It's the Naruto way.
Ooh, attack low, no full conversion. Oh, here it is
Tried to
again.
press, and now cardboard box is dead.
He gets Link CDP off of that, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he did.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we are first to 3, so Cobble's got some time.
He's got time to adapt. Needs to deal with this crazy Naruto player.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Ooh, very respectful from Cardboard Box here, actually. Oh god, the stream lag. I hope that's the stream lag and not them.
The connection.
Oh, a little delayed on C. We take those blue beats, but we also try to
Ooh, no,
avoid
3C. Oh no, sideswipes himself into the corner.
that is a very unfortunate sideswipe.
Oh no!
Oh, here it is again! Man, the perils of being a character who has a button that moves you forward. Oh, wait.
Oh no!
Coverbox could have killed that. If he'd gone into all the Hades routing instead of that.
They were going to 50 as well. So. It shouldn't have blocked
blocks
it.
that. Nice. No punish.
Oh,
Whatever.
no clash cancel.
That punishes. All right.
Oh, doesn't ask you to. Oh, no!
So, Cardboard Box could have killed there because you can actually combo Carnage Scissors after Dead Spike. Dash cancel. Anywhere on the screen. It's pretty nice.
Rebel 2.
Or you could have just done like something like fucking
Or just
Hellsfang
2D
Nazi,
Carnage.
but-
Probably would have killed.
Yeah.
Or you can do like, I don't know, DP RC into stuff.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
it doesn't manage to punish. If it got for 5C, it might have been fast enough.
Ooh. No, he's missing his dash cancel this way. He's very unlucky. Ooh, that reached!
Cabo Box trying to do something incredibly aggressive there, otherwise known as pressing buttons after he is -4.
Oh no!
Oh, that's it. Very nice.
1-1?
Evening it up. This is insanity? No, this is top 3. Who will remain in the losers bracket and who will go on to fight Uxie in grand finals?
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
God. Why do people do enhanced CDP? Alright, whiff punishes. Very nice. Alright. Spaghetti everywhere. Drops for days. It's DP'd immediately. Buri practicing his combos. With the throw and looking pretty confident in this particular round.
Rebel 2. Action.
Playing training mode.
Counter hit, alright. Could have gotten a much stronger combo than that.
Show me your power.
Thank you for the raid, hold up.
Power of magnetism.
You've just arrived for Losers Finals midway through. Anyway, Cardboard Box having a much better round than the last round we had. Oh no, immediately gets DP'd. DP's back. It had to happen. We've got the 2 gorillas of the cast facing off.
It's just a mirror.
It really is just the mirror.
It really is, man. Oh no!
Yeah, immediately bursts out. Does not want to let this Ragnar leave the corner. Full combo? Oh, it doesn't do the dash cancel. That is a bit of an awkward situation. There could have been punished there if Cardboard Box had been on point. Doing the second hit RC. Buri didn't crouch it. Carnage? That was closer than it should have been. But honestly, that was maybe the correct decision, since I think you get a little bit of of overdrive regeneration back from ending your overdrive. Ooh. Gets him low, doesn't confirm it's dead spike there. Oh, that's a little too low down. The whiff doesn't work. Not going for the whiffs anymore. Taking it to this corner. Any rolls? No. Stuck. Out of pressure. Gets him with... Was that a Kara throw? Nice.
I think that was just run up, but hard to tell, I think.
Maybe. It looked more abrupt. And his throw is teched, whatever. Immediately responds with a run-up DP on reaction.
Hell yeah, baby.
The Naruto experience, where... Oh, you're in a situation where you might be at a slight disadvantage, or even neutral. Just run up DP.
Hell yeah.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1.
Can Cardboard Box make it up? Oh, could have comboed with 5B or 5C there, and to a... That is a lot of damage to this. You really don't want to be losing a lot of the damage that Cardboard Box is doing. Like, that dead spike could have led to a full combo. What he did could have led to a full combo. This should lead to a full combo, and seems like it will. No, you can do 5C there! Hello, Fish Elf GC. Oh,
Like, I think
Sorry, continue.
the Carbog has been getting away with these fucking Ragnar combo crimes for like actual years now.
I mean, he's getting somewhat... But
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like when I played my first bracket against him, he was doing the same combos as now.
I'm pretty sure he's improved his combos.
Okay, maybe I'm just like, maybe I'm on something, but like I don't know. He's just I don't know, man. His combos are so.
I think part of it is stress, right? Like
maybe, yeah.
A lot of these confirms that it's like, oh yeah, you could have done Hell's Fang counter hit. You do 5B into 6A. and get like full confirm there, or dead spike, and then you just press anything, get it confirmed there. Those are things that I'm pretty confident he can do in training. It's just he wasn't. He's panicking basically.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, Buri on the last round here might be able to make it back, but it's looking pretty good for Cardboard Box. They're a little too early on the 5B. Needed to either delay the second hit of Golden Hades a little bit, or delay his 5B a lot more. Okay, gonna get a full combo here. Going for these overdrive routes, that is a big drop to have happen, especially if you get whiff punished like that. And Cardboard Box is going to not end his combo. That is.
See, this is what I'm talking about. The crimes. The war. Oh.
All right. Tries to backdash, gets swayed. I don't know why he tried to backdash. It wouldn't beat DP anyway. All right. He's got like one chance. Counter assault's out. Does not want to deal with any of this bullshit. Interesting dead spike with DP. All right. This should be dead. No. No, not like this. Cardboard Box.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The combo crimes.
That was entirely down to his combos not being like as good as they should have.
Okay, at least he doesn't get away with it this time. He doesn't get away with it.
He doesn't get away with combo crimes. He's staying in the losers bracket, and only Buri will be moving forward up to have a rematch with Uxie.
Oh, it's such a horror.
Well, thankfully, we don't need to watch combo crimes anymore because Uxie is here to hopefully not drop his combos.
He's read Hutch's doc. It'll be fine.
I mean, he still drops the various character-specific 2C into 214B optimals that are like, you need to do a different number of hits on every single character in the cast for some reason.
This game. So fun.
I don't understand how Hutch like consistently keeps it straight, and my guess is he doesn't, and he just like goes back to his doc. Like he's got a matchup coming up. He just like goes to the section of the doc which tells him what he should be doing for this one, and does it.
Honestly, pretty base. Nothing.
I mean, I don't think that's an entirely unreasonable way to approach it, considering, like, hey, you know what? Your opponent's probably going to be playing.
Yeah, but like, remember, like, you guys remember like the last year's Combo Breaker when they took like a photo of like Monarch's like giant notebook. Hell yeah, man.
It's like that, but online. And yep, Susan is one of the few characters who can just punish EA on block without instant block.
Very cool.
Okay, bait the Divine Smasher. Unfortunately, jumping and making it whiff is not the best way to make it. To bait it, because it is, it's not punishable. It's very...
He's just on the other side of the screen. Oh wow, what a roll catch!
I was about to, you know what? I said we weren't going to see combo crimes, and then we watched the set. we you know, actually watched it and proceeded to immediately see combo crimes.
Ooh, okay. Oh no, no conversion. Unlucky.
A little too late to get that counter hit.
He's getting. He's doing these like 6Cs in such strange situations. I have to wonder if he's at least some of them are intentional.
Oh god, my fucking frame rate. This is why I usually do not stream. I need to figure out what the problem with this is.
Okay.
Yeah, you
wow,
can't
that beats.
like that.
It's too fast with the 5A. Oh, what's he's like that's like -10.
A barre overhead. Is this dead?
I think he's dead.
Yeah, he's...
Oh no, he drops it. No, the combo crimes. Not like this.
Combo crimes intensify. All right,
oh, it worked.
There. No, do easy routes.
Oh no, he fucked up the green throw. Oh, goodbye.
Do easy routes. Why is Buri still trying to do the like jump to C with routes?
He's hit some of them.
Alright,
At least.
round start DP, going to give Uxie everything he could possibly want. He's gotten spin, he's gotten Viper, he's gotten DP. There's like nothing else you could possibly want as Susan. That is the best round start combo you could have, I think.
Ah, two-way's gonna catch him.
Oh no.
That's blocked.
So that wasn't actually an option select, he just did 5A, it wasn't meaty, and it worked.
Ooh, okay, nice
Straight
anti-air.
to DP super. Okay, gonna get a full confirm here. Uxie now has Astral on deck. Get a bit of a skip there, gets hit low.
Just runs up in the spin, XCV.
Just run up and overhead. Alright, and Uxie taking that first game. Alright. I believe in you, Uxie. You can take this 2-0. My throat's killing me.
What's first 3, so...
Yeah, I believe he can win it too. I believe in Uxie.
You just win the first 3 in 2 games.
I mean, he's already won 1, so 2 more.
Yeah, that's true.
Speaking of winning the first 3 in 2 games, he is getting a lot of nice DP punishes.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's the last game again.
Yeah, he got the exact 3 seals he wants again.
Level 2 tackle, okay.
I mean,
It's
hey,
level 3 tackle.
he's getting more seals.
Oh, he's gonna
Tackle
convert of this.
is so good. He says
Level
send
2 spin. Oh wow, that caught
Susan
him.
says send it for a reason while doing tackle.
No, no,
Barry
the Humphrey on my head.
60 doesn't confirm. That was a big deal, actually. If it confirmed, that would have been a
Oh,
problem.
you're
DP's the
my
DP.
DP's
Alright, gets DP'd again.
well. It is what it is.
Uxie is not blocking today.
Rebel 2. Action.
Oh, nice round start 5A. It's a thing Susans tend to do in order to beat aggressive options. I guess, like in this matchup, it seems you could be doing 5A, although I guess it's lower risk. You could be doing 5B, but I guess it's lower risk. Okay, blocks the mix.
The swap game trap.
Blocks
That would
the
have been more
sword.
damage.
Immediately
Oh.
overdrives, doesn't RC, doesn't get punished. I mean, I guess it's meter efficient if you don't RC and they don't punish you.
It's true. Just run up and like hit 5
Alright,
you get crushed.
enhanced DP frame.
No!
Oh god,
He can't
Uxie
get
is trying-
6C like that.
Those 6Cs have to be like
He's dead!
DPs, and he's going to die for this. Uxie needs to take a look back at what he's doing with those DP inputs, because you don't want to be getting 6C. Alright,
He's
basic
getting-
DP. Hey, it's this round again!
Oh, no, he goes for Cross Trigger instead? Okay.
I mean,
Oh, it's much the same. It's much,
it's much the same. He got sword. Look, the matchup has changed.
Oh, this
That's
is
a
gonna be
punish. Alright, this is not looking particularly great for Susan right now.
Ooh, okay, RC's for the loops. Ends in the air.
Look at that damage, although he does have DP and a lot of health.
Oh, it's what? No
frame
counter hit.
traps with sword.
No counter hit. He didn't get counter hit. What did he do? Did he jump?
He might have tried to jump.
Okay, DP, nice. Catches him out of the air. DP RC. He's alive.
Honestly, Uxie should be doing DP RC6C because it confirms the combo.
Ooh.
Oh, nice
Oh.
call out with the overdrive. He knew a
Very
DP
nice.
was coming. Delayed overdrive. Knocks him out. Slamming him like a basketball. And it's 2-0. Look, one more game and I get to rest my voice. Uxie promoting death to my voice, I see.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Oh, okay. Doesn't manage to get anything started because Burst allows Furry to get escape free. Combos, please. Uxie should
No,
change
we're
his
gonna
name
do
from
60 out
crimes
here.
against Kawaii to crimes against combos.
Okay, gets a dash this time.
Okay, managed to get him low enough that he doesn't sidestep through.
Oh, no,
Does
360.
pressing buttons.
Oh, well.
He's dead. Well, not dead, dead.
Oh no, he dropped. Well, I don't know if that was a drop or like
Now
a long
is he
round.
dead?
But...
It's level 2 spin, but I don't
No.
think...
Oh, is it like a Naruto Hairbox movement?
I know there's like, it's character specific. I know it's character specific for different characters, but anyway, Uxie on tournament point right now.
He is on the winner's side. So.
Yep. Last round that he needs. Oh, Buri not blocking against those jump-ins. What empty low is Susan going to do? Why are you blocking low? How is he going to mix?
Oh, well, there we go. That's the spin.
Okay, it's a blue beat, but we take those.
We take those.
Buri is
And
very dead.
that's a 3-0.
Press your tech buttons. Maybe you won't die to that. And Uxie takes it 3-0. Giving me an opportunity to send you guys... actually, who is streaming right now? I'll have to go check. I will have to check who is streaming before I can raid someone. We could raid Giona.
What is he doing? Is he playing Street Fighter?
He's playing Street Fighter by the looks of it. Why
Okay.
not? I don't see many other people to raid, so go bully Giona in Street Fighter, please. Say you're representing the Lag Wizard. Oh, never mind. It's follower or subscriber only. That's vague, actually. Follower or subscriber only chat. That could mean a lot of different things. That could mean you just need to press a button, or it could mean you need to pay money. Anyway, we'll see you next week on the Monday. Bye-bye.
Bye. Cool.
Alright, thank you for